Oh, I almost forgot. A microphone. A sock phone microphone. Oh my goodness, production quality. Wow. Hi everyone, my name is Marian Carmel. I'm a singer-songwriter and welcome to another episode of Crying and Crafting, where we're going to be making a zine and talking about the stories behind my songs. Today we are going to be making a zine for I've Been Lying. Oh boy, this is gonna be a sad one. To the theme song. Crying and crafting, we're gonna be crying and crafting. I've got a whole lot of trash that I've hoarded. I'm gonna make it look pretty and try not to cry while I do it. Crying and crafting, crying and crafting. I've Been Lying is probably my favorite song off the album, and it's my most emotional. It's my most emotional and also most vulnerable one, but it's also what helped me to get past my first big heartbreak. Story time! So during Circuit Breaker in 2020, my friend Erica gathered a bunch of people and made this songwriting group chat. We met on Zoom almost every night, and we'd give each other prompts and then come back after an hour presenting the songs that we wrote based on those prompts. So one night, the prompt was to confess a lie and also to use this chord A sus2. I'm gonna play it for you. Ha, sus. That is an A sus2. So I wrote a song, a different song, not I've Been Lying, and I presented it to the group. And then that night I was in bed and I couldn't sleep, and I feel like it's because my subconscious knew that I did not confess the lie that I was meant to confess. I still had something in there that was begging to come out. So I took my guitar, 2 a.m., went to the balcony and wrote this song. In another universe, we'd be sitting in front of the TV, have my head on your chest, in your arms, over and around me. So I love the multiverse theory, and not just because it's cool to think that there are infinite possibilities happening everywhere at the same time, but because whenever I get sad, I imagine that in one of those universes, things go my way. But in this one, I am lonely, and I miss you all the time. I see something that I find funny, and you're all that's on my mind. I think one of the most difficult things to adjust to after a breakup is not being able to share things the same way as before. Like, I love memes and sending funny things to my friends and also my partner. So whenever I see something, like, I have a good laugh and then I'm like, ha! Oh, can't send this to them anymore. So there was one thing that I confess, I've been lying to myself, that I am happier without you, 'cause this distance didn't make me love you less. And here comes the lie. It was really difficult to admit this. We were 2 months post-breakup. I think that's the period when people are starting to like rediscover themselves and get new hobbies and things like that. But I was right at the spot, the sweet spot of when I was doing all of that, but I was still feeling all of the hurt and the grieving that came with like losing something that was so important in your life. I was thinking we could try to take a plane to somewhere colder, climb a hill in Taiwan, or wherever it is that you want. We planned a nice trip to Taiwan when we were still together, but something happened and I wasn't able to go. But in this new universe that I was cooking up in my brain, everything was fine. I went to Taiwan and things were good. But those dreams that we had were not made in this one to last. If the world castles on sand. I'm actually really proud of this proud. I'm actually really proud of this part because of the Foley. I produced the Foley myself, and I put like a plane passing by and some ocean waves, and also my laughter from the day that we met. In another universe, we'd be living somewhere cozy. We'd be married and with kids, but for now, this is all there is. This part, I don't have much to say. I feel like it is what it is. I've said what I wanted to say, and it's just really sad. It was really hard to learn that. It is what it is. That is the message of this song. I can cook up whatever universe to make myself feel better, but this is what I have, and I'll just have to deal with it. So I've Been Lying is actually directly linked to A8. Towards the end of A8, I put some Foley again, and I added this sample from one of our last dates when we were hiking. And our hiking guide said that we were at the turning point. How do you know that this is the turning point? And I think at that point, I asked because, I mean, it's a forest, right? Like, it could go on forever, but how do you know when you're going to turn back? And maybe it's just me trying to look for meaning in something that doesn't have it, but I added that in there because I feel like I've Been Lying was the turning point for me, because after writing this, I had the biggest realization that I really needed to let it go. So at the end of that, there is a cassette player pressing down, and then it goes into the alternate universe of I've Been Lying. And that's also why, in terms of sound, it sounds sonically different. And at the end of I've Been Lying, another cassette that symbolizes a new stage, which goes on to me. So yeah, that's I've Been Lying. Damn, maybe I shouldn't write too many sad songs, because I feel like every crying and crafting episode is just gonna be me saying, I'm so sorry, this is so sad, yada yada. But anyway, 2022, I promise more happy bops, wink wink, hint hint. But also, thank you so much for watching these and wanting to know more about the stories behind the songs. If you're interested in supporting me, please check out my merch site. I have a crying and crafting zine party happening on my birthday. So if you want to join us, we're going to be making zines and stuff like that. Please head over to my merch store to find out how you can do that. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Have some water. Stay hydrated. Oh my god, ASMR. Cheers. Bye-bye.